Okay, so today we're going to be doing the Triangle of Light, made famous by Trish McAvoy, not Kim Kardashian. So we're going to start with some skin prep. I'm going to use Merit, and this is good skin, great skin. 2 pumps, smoothed over my skin, and I'm going to follow up with an oil. So I'm just going to use this one here, and this is by RMS, and it is their beauty oil. I'm just going to use about 5 or 6 drops, and I'm really warming it up, and I'm just going to pop that onto my skin. I really like incredibly hydrated skin. Okay, so next we're going to use Merit. So I'm going to use the uniform. Now, that's the uniform, empty. That is it decanted. I decanted it because I want to see how many pumps are in there. There's 180 pumps. Now, if you use it like a sunscreen, it's going to last you about 40 days. Or if you use it less sparingly, it could last you a lot longer. I only just use 1 pump on my skin because I'm not using this as a sunscreen. Even though of course it will have some protection, but it won't have the SPF 50 if you're not using the recommended amount. I'm going to take the F4 Beautylish link. So I'm going to blend this in. I want a nice, beautiful, gorgeous base for this, and I want it to be really beautiful and sheer because we're going to be using more concealer than I like, and that's why I want to use a really beautiful base. I use this product, by the way, every single day, and I'm just going to share a quick story. I popped this on my partner the other day, and I said to my partner, I had some people in for dinner, the usual crowd, and Stephen Chung. And I said to him, they are going to look up to you and say, you look really nice. And they did. Because this product is an absolute miracle. It really is. Okay, so that's on. We'll do some powdering in a minute. So concealer time. I've just picked these 2 random concealers here. Now these are by NARS and they're beautiful. And we're just going to have to hope that they're going to work. So we want to draw a triangle, but do not fill in the triangle. So go down and up, and I'll do the same on the other side. Down and up. And then I'm just going to move it across like this, because this area is pretty delicate, and what I don't want to do is drag it too much. Now we need to blend this. The purpose of this is to add a lot of light to this area, and it works incredibly well, but there's some certain tips and tricks we need to follow, particularly if we're not 12 years old. So I'm going to take my brush, available from Beautylish, and it's the E3 brush. It's really good. I love to use it to apply concealer. And what I'm going to do is just fill it in and blend it out. Now you can see there's a lot of concealer here, and that's okay. I'm going to turn to the side, make a line down, and we're going to blend it from there as well. And I'm going to get right the way up to the lash line. And just leave it like this for a second. When it's almost blended, we're just going to leave it and move to the other side. Moving down, down, and then start to pat, press, fill in, and now I'm just going to draw a line straight down and we'll fill it in. Now at this point, you can take your trusted beauty blender. I'm just going to use a triangular sponge, and I'm just going to pat and press and blend Lovely. And you're just trying to get rid of any lines of demarcation. That's all you're trying to do, so that the concealer is blending in with the skin, even though it's lighter. So I'm going to use this really beautiful powder here by Goss. Their concealer, by the way, is amazing. And this is translucent candy. Just going to get some product onto the lid. Now I'm going to take a tissue, just open it up so I've got one ply, wrap my tissue in, and I'm just going to start to absorb any of the excess oils on the skin, but particularly in this area of concealer. So you can see there it is. I just want to take away so that it lasts longer, it doesn't crease, it doesn't cake, and the powder doesn't grab the same way. So I'm just going to take that sponge and I'm just going to start moving this around. And now I'm going to pat and press over this area. Look how smooth it is. It is such a great powder. And of course it's a great product with Merit the uniform, and the concealer's fabulous. Same thing. Pat and press. I'm just going to go really lightly now over the rest of the face with whatever's left. And then we'll add back some radiance. My partner is not a fan of me wearing black because half the time I've got dandruff, beard dandruff all over me, sexy, or there's just like cat hair. I'm just going to take my E2 brush, and what I've done is I've just dipped it into a little bit of the powder, barely anything, and then all I'm going to do now is just go over everything. Can you see? I mean, bear in mind that I'm 80 years old. But you see how smooth the skin is. It's such a good, it's using good products and it's using good techniques. So we're going to go in with a cream blush now. Even though we've powdered, it's fine. I'm going to go in with Lustino by Merit. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, just do this. I've got a tickle. Just going to go in and pop this directly onto the cheek, forehead and the nose. So I'm just going to blend that in with the same brush. See, a little bit of radiance. It's not caked, even though we've just powdered everything. It's not caked. It's such a pretty powder, and you've got these beautiful products underneath. You've got Merit, you've got this skin oil by RMS, and everything is just leading towards this beautiful base. Look how pretty that is. That's pretty. Okay, so first thing, just going to comb through the brows. Because foundation and product goes in there and it makes them look a bit dull. So the shade I'm using is taupe, and all I'm going to do is bring my mirror closer and I'm just very lightly just running through them and darkening them. I'm not trying to be, I don't want to be really harsh with them. This isn't about an eyebrow effect here or tutorial. I just want some colour in the sparse bits. Okie doke, so next I'm just going to bring the mirror back and curl the lashes. Oh, I hate doing this on myself. So next up, I'm going to take some mascara. This is Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk. And I'm just going to go through the lashes. I'm not trying to do anything here other than make them dark so that there's the contrast between the eye and the concealer. remember people, if you've got a really hooded eye and what can I do to make it stand out and what can I do, just do mascara, it's fine, everything's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take a touch more of this powder, shake it up, and I'm just going to, in the centered portion, just again. Oh, this is a great powder. And now I'm going to set it. So I'm going to use this one here by RMS, which is a radiant setting spray. I'm just going to close my eyes. Gorgeous. And just let that kind of do its thing. I think the only thing I could do here, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to pop in the bathroom now and wash this shit off. But if I wasn't, I'd probably add a touch of bronzer just around the perimeter. Should we put some glasses on? Well, doesn't that look nice? Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.